Hello future coders, welcome to the Java course and welcome to my channel. So together we will be explore the Java. Yeah, you heard right. This is the Java program from the very basic to very advanced concept and all in a simple and practical way. We cannot waste the time like increasing the course hour and putting the extra things which is not usable things for now. Like we can whatever the bare minimum and what are the very needing and the all basic concept and all advanced concept whatever we need to get the good job. So we know our end goal is the good job. So yeah, good job. Yeah, from so today we can start with the very basic. Today's agenda here is showing that in Java basic concept like what is for a programming paradigms, what is Java inside the Java, what is the Java architecture, like this. So yeah, this programming paradigm is nothing is there, just only that programming, like what is the type of language, just this is not so these things, type of language. So this programming things, so we can call programming paradigms. So type of pro language, there are lots of languages in the market in current, like we have starting with the Java. So there are Java, there is C, and then C++, and then after many more like script we can say that, and after that so these are the language. So these are the language so that you can in this programming paradigm there are three types. So in these three types we have like first we know that there is three types. First is programming paradigm. In this is the procedure programming language. What is that? First is procedure programming language. Yeah, this procedure programming language, we know that what is the procedure. So in this procedure we can say that procedure, there is one procedure whatever we say, like step by step, we cannot jump directly from there to there. There is some certain steps for the going that path, following some path. This things is procedure. There is some certain rule for the execution. This is called procedure programming language. We cannot doing anything whatever where we want, like taking one example. Okay, one example is like whenever we need to sum something, so we have to bare minimum is that we need two numbers to sum or addition some numbers. So like variable 1 we need, and then after variable 2 which want to sum, so we got the some numbers here. So like that we cannot directly say that 3 and then after that initializing the variable and then after we can get the value. This is not the correct way. So first of all there is one is procedure. There is procedure is that, yeah, okay, we have to first just we have to initialize something and then after we can get the value. So like that, so like that only we can procedure the value. Procedure programming language, like we can take the example of the programming. Yeah, programming is that procedure programming that we can firstly initialize the some variable into var1, that is some value, we can initialize some value like 30 something, and then again int var2, and then after we can initialize that 20, and then after we can add something int add on this, and then after 330 and 20 we can get the value. So this is the, there is some procedure. We cannot directly inside that 30 20 and then after not after that we can get the value. First we have these two value and then after only we can get this value. So this is the procedure programming language. So yeah, for this we can say that uh, yeah, in this procedure programming paradigm, all codes are we can say that yeah, oh yeah, sorry. Uh, all codes are written in set of procedure. All codes are written in set of procedure. Okay, there is subset of procedure. This is the main thing. Okay, set of procedure is that, and we can say that now here is the procedure, like some steps we have to follow, not anywhere we can write anything. So yeah, this is this, and thus we can also call that subroutine. Also called this set of procedure, we can also call that subroutine things. Subroutine. Okay. Yeah. Subroutine. Subroutine is nothing that the like the programming is structured. Like yeah, we can say that the programming, we can use short form, like we cannot waste your time. Programming is structured structured as a sequence, of instruction sequence of instruction or some steps, okay, execute in a specific order, execute in a specific, or if you write specific order, in a specific order. So yeah, order to achieve a desired outcome, to achieve a desired outcome. That we can say that initialize, then after then we can get the value. We have this desired outcome. This is the only, we can say, procedure programming. And then after that we can come into the picture is that there is what we can say procedure programming, and then after have some second one is the second is the functional programming, you know, functional programming. This is nothing but this is the chunk of functions. Like we cannot write something in steps. We can write in a function. We can write into the function. Oh, sorry, I can forget the putting the example for the this one procedure program. This is the example of that is that yeah, example is that like we have C, and we have basic code, basic, and then Pascal. These all are codes. Sorry, this is the all are programming language. Pascal. Okay, Pascal. Yeah, these are the example of this procedure programming language, and then this one is functional programming. So functional programming, in the functional programming is that paradigm code are written in only in pure functions, only functions. Like we have some blocks of codes or chunks of code, we can say, which work a specific task only, like only task which have whenever call the function will run and then perform the task, like that in function way. So we can say that in in the function in the function, the functional programming. Codes are living and and only in and only in pure functions. Yeah, pure fun function. Okay, functions are block of codes. Okay, functions 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 are block of codes. Okay, or we can say that what we say that chunk of codes. Chunk of codes. Okay, which work with a specific task only. Whenever call the function, only this can be triggered. Like we can say that example of that. There is some function like oh, this one is int addition. This is the function of the addition. Like we have int a, int b. This is the parameter. We can say we can continue. We can see that in the future. You don't confuse from there. We can clear the topic in this. So this is the return a plus b. This is that, and this one is the. So this whenever the function is called, adds something, then it will be triggered this one, and then this from the return keyword it will return the output of the value of a plus b according to the function. So there, this is the functional programming. Echo, there is pure function are the uh, we can also say that some we can take the introduction part for the pure function, like function which is follow. If the function is called, whenever function is called, then these two property can be satisfied. Okay, so these two properties are that uh, follow the follow these two property. Only that time we can say that this is the function program. Properties. One is that pure function is the following strict control. Like for the same input, they provide same output. Okay, we can give you example some from same input, they provide same output. Okay, same same out. Like we can give the value a for the 20 and the value for b is 30. So our desired outcome what? 50. So we need this 50 in every time, not that this one can run one time in one time program. So I will get 50 and other time this will giving the 40, 20 and anything. Like whatever, whenever we run this program, we only can get the 30 only. Or sorry, yeah, we can only get the 50. Only 50. 50 means 50. Never can be, it can be changed. According to this value, we can get this correct output, and with this value can't be changed in in own manner. Okay, so they do not change any external. And also the second one is, yeah, and this one is can't be changed anywhere, like they do not change any external factor, like we can add the a, so this when in the program somewhere a is there, so this can be changed, this allocation of the memory. So this is the not the right way to function programming, so we cannot consider this one thing. So this cannot be changed, this is cannot be changing the external factor. Yeah, we can say that two number, they do not change any external external factor external factor. Okay, so yeah, they do not exchange any external factors, as we can discuss. So in this we can say that there is example for that, example for that is what we can say that JavaScript, JavaScript, yeah, JavaScript. We can sort, we can say that. Oh my God, JS. Okay, this is this JavaScript, and one was Python. This can also be supported the what? Pure function programming language. These are the pure function programming language. Yeah, done. Yeah, you can if you want the description, if you want the all this one these things, so you can comment me down, and also I try to add the whole PDF of this, and also I can share my notes also for this. If you want, you can please comment me down. I will be make sure to reply on them, and also the share the whole PDF. So okay, this will be the, and the last and third one, what we say that object oriented programming. We can say that oops paradigm, oops paradigm. We can say that object oriented programming. You okay, I write this one, object oriented programming. Okay, yeah, in object oriented programming, but in all the object oriented programming paradigm, data is organized in the form of classes and objects. Yeah, classes and object. We can think that there is one class and all the class have one object, like we can take the example class one. We take example like an animal class. Animal have animal, or what we say, animal, or in human being, human. These are in the one, these are the some class. This is the separate class, this is the separate class. So yes, these are the class. Inside the class there is the one person, some person. Persons have some, like persons have some properties like objects. We can try to say that what we say, real world entity existence. You and me and your family, these are the humans, and inside the humans we have a person, only a person. So person, we can, these are called object. These are the object class. Inside the class there is the object of the person. So we have some properties like have two legs, two hands, two nose, two sorry, have two eyes, one nose, like that. Yeah. So we can classify this into object and class. Okay. So class is not a real world. We can say that class is a real world, is not entity. And like we can that human. What is the human? Human is not an entity. Person is an entity which is exists in the real world. Human, human what? No, it's just a human. We can theoretical things. We can introduce that person. Yeah. So class is not the real world. Object is the real world entity. So class is just a, what's say, class respect a, class represent a group of the human class. Okay, group, this is the represented group. So not a real world entity. So yeah, class is not a real world entity. Okay, it is a template. We can discuss all the things. What is this template, or what is all the things template? Okay, after the theory part. Template and the object. What is the object? Object are the real world entity. Object are the real world entity. Okay, entity, real world entity. So this is this. Okay, so we can write this here like oops paradigm. Oops paradigm are providing data is, in this data is organize in the form of classes and object. Class is an object, okay, rather than the function and the, we see that procedure providing. Okay. So this is the example is that Python example, huh? We can say the Python is also following the object oriented. Okay, Python and Java, we know that Java, and C++ we know also the object oriented programming language. So yeah, this is the introduction of the what is the programming paradigm. Okay. Yeah, what we did, like we studied programming paradigm, and now we can, what is the Java? Yeah, this is the main topic of this our agenda for today. So Java, like mm, mm, I can, here I can display Java. What is Java? What is Java? So Java is a class-based object-oriented programming language which make it very easy to write, compile, and debug the code. Okay. So yeah, and there is also some stuffs but we can teach in gradually manner. So just to wait for the future, and I can start with that. So Java, Java is a Java. We can say that Java is a popular programming language, which, as I know, used to create a software application. It is known as for the its versatility or platform independent development. So to write code that can run on different devices without needing to be rewrite this and recompile this. Okay. Java is object oriented, meaning it organizes code into re reusable components. Okay, reusable component called objects. It's widely used in the web development, mobile app development, and enterprise software, and many more things we can use. We can gradually see that. Okay, we can also I can also thinking that we can start the Android development course. So stay tuned. If this response is okay, then also I can continue. So this is apart from that, like start from the Java. Yeah. Okay, so Java is a programming language. Java is a we know that programming language and used to create a software application, used to create software application software application. It is known as for the versatility of the platform independent. This is the platform independent. Okay, platform independent. Okay, and write code. Write once. We can also say that wrote. Like write once, write anywhere. Write once, run anywhere. Vora. What is that? Vora. Write once and run anywhere. We can see that why this is the right ones and run anywhere. We can see that, and then so we can do application development and web development and software enterprise application development. We can see gradually. So now this is the introduction part is complete. So we can see the Java architecture, JVM, JRE, JDK. These are the we can see in after the Java installation part. So start with the Java installation part. Uh, can we discuss this thing? What we say? Java history. Yeah, this one you can easily search on the Google and you can find get the. So very quickly I can discuss this one also. So origin or we can say birth of Java is from 1991 to 1995. This is the ideal period where the starting from the Java. Okay, so at that time this one is the project green called we can say that Java initially started with the James Gosling. We know that our Java hero Java James Gosling, and his teams also in this is not the single person in these teams there are James Gosling, Mike Sidran and Patrick Norton at Sun Microsystem in 1991. in this time Sun Microsystems they can developing these things. It can be starting from these like electronics like TV remotes, controls, setup box like that things he can create. And then at that time language name is the Oak system. And Oak is the one is the we can see like that Oak is already registered in the trademark, so which is in today's generation we can say that there is copyright like that. At that time he get use someone's oak already. This one is oak is a tree outside the oak is some there is famous tree on that, so he take the name of the oak and then started the trademark. So after that he what that this oak what we say oak, yeah, oak one get the officially file the case on the these teams, that these three teams, two on the Sun microsystem, that this name is already occupied with my, but this person is taking my oak name, so he getting the case. And after that, so these things, so suddenly when the what James Gosling and his family is uh, in vacation, in the vacation they going for the somewhere, I don't know, I forget, but at that time he go with the coffee. So at that time uh, coffee coffee there is a restaurant which is name is the Java. So Java, and at that time sitting at the time they used to drink the coffee, so that's why the logo of the Java is the coffee mug, something like that, we know, uh, like these things, mug of the, sorry for the drawing part, okay. So like that Java at that time here from the family time they drinking the coffee, and then they think that okay we can start with the this name. So from there Java is released. First officially Java is released from the 1 1.0 May 2000, oh sorry, May 23 1995. Sun Microsystem officially launched at the Java 1.0, and then after gradually he started the open source JDK or like something that okay, so you can easily find this. So now we can continue with the Java installation part. So it depends on you what you need. There is Java installation part one. One Java installation part I have uh, where we can write. We call IDE. IDE. What we say IDE. We can see that little bit. I can zoom it. IDE. What we say. Um, IDE. We can say that. Yes, IDEs. There are two famous IDEs. One is VS Code, all favorite coders IDE, VS Code, and one is for Java purpose. Java purpose is IntelliJ IDEA. Okay, 1 second. We can see that this one IntelliJ IDEA, and this one where is the VS Code. This is a VS Code. So I have this one, but I where we can get this. Okay, so the first Java download you can search, and then after this Oracle. Here Oracle can pass this one. Oracle is past this one, and you can see that there is JDK 24 version and there's JDK 21 and JDK 24. So JDK 21 is the LTS, and LTS means what? Long-term support. Okay, so whatever you need, okay with that, you can continue with that. So for the window, if you are in the Linux, you can download as compatible with this. So I'm in the now in the Windows system, so I can refer this one x64 installer set 205 84 85 MB, and one is MXI installer So just go with this. Okay, so here is that one file is opening, so it can be installed as soon as possible. So okay, yeah, it's getting installed, I think. Okay, open file, it can opening, yeah, it can be open, and then you can just install this one. Yeah, here is got this that I have already this one, but okay, for you I can, yes, continue like that only. You can continue. This one is for the VS Code. If you want VS Code, you have to download this one. Okay, so just, yeah, you can continue with next. Okay, yeah, this one, just go to next, and that's it. And yes, don't forget to memorize that path where the path location is stored. So yeah, this is your what program file, and inside the Java then there is JDK24. So yeah, you have to search for this path. Yeah, this PC goes to this PC, and after that local disk, and you know that where is this located program files, and inside that it's the one Java folder here. I'm waiting for that. Okay, is this not? No, goes to that, and after that this PC, and after that there, and then program files, and after that, yeah, this is the Java, and after that JDK24, and after inside the bin you have these things, and just copy from this and copy, and after that search for the environment variable. Yeah, environment currently path, yeah, current path, and after that current on new, and then after that paste that whatever we need. So this one, you know that here is I have already, so that's why I have to delete this one, and then just go okay, and that's it. And you can now go for the cmd, just search for the Java version, Java minus version. So you can see that Java 24, this one is the all the, so here is, if you can get this Java, then you good to go. And Java C, like you type the Java C minus version, you can get the Java C version 24. Okay, this is so showing that this can be installed. So you just again go inside there and just search for the new one if you want to develop with the VS Code. So your favorite code editor is there, just VS Code, and here is see that download the Visual Studio Code. So just click on this, and whatever you need, are you in Windows or Ubuntu or RPM, that Mac, whatever you need, just I am in the Mac, so just go for the download the 10 version of 11. So this is the thinking. So here is that open.exe, and just it's getting downloading. This will be open, and now I can open. You can install this. So accept the agreement and click on next. Create the desktop icon. Okay, that can be create one separate icon like that here in the desktop. So the setup is current running. Okay, cancel. Yeah, and make sure that add to the path and register code, all the things. You can check the mark, you can double click on that. So if you can double click on there, so you can show more option, then you can get this option now, open with VS Code. So this option is coming from like this option is coming from, yeah, this option is coming from open the code action, window explorer, direct context menu, and window explorer file context menu. This checkbox is going from there. So according to this next, and this next, install, and then okay. So I have this one, this okay, so I don't go. So you can create this one. So yeah, I have this things already. I have the code base, so just you can land in that file. Yeah, you are, when you coming first time, so at that time you just coming to this area like window, welcome window. Okay, so yeah, make sure you can download this some extension. Like what the extension is, that Java, search the Java here. Okay, what the problem? Yeah, search for Java. You can get the some extensions over there. This is like that Java, and make sure that these things, debugger for Java, these four, okay, these four are mandatory. So just download this one. Okay, this is for VS Code, and after you need to download this IntelliJ idea. So just go and search for the IntelliJ, IntelliJ, going on the JetBrain, download IntelliJ idea. So this is the IntelliJ idea. When you go for the download section, here is the download section. So you can come on the landing on this page, downloading page. So don't go for the ultimate version, you can go for the community edition. This one, the ad is your ultimate version is that what we say, this is for the paid thing, so you can't use this, only you can use this on some months. After that you have to pay something for this IntelliJ idea. So don't go for the ultimate version, just use the IntelliJ idea community edition. Go for the download exe, or just click on the download. That's it, and just go. And there is that showing that open.exe file. So just you can wait and watch. So just wait for the downloading, and you can see that yeah, it's going to download. So I can, whenever you can, first of all, just wait for the yeah, you can skip these things. Like just if you want to, you can suggest me, then I will also skip this. But for now, I will don't pause anything, so you can better understand that what the actual things is working in behind. So that's why I fully transparent for now. If you want short, then I will edit these things. I nothing can edit from there. Just in mid, I just pause for some time. Yeah, you can pop up like that. Click on yes. Welcome IntelliJ idea. Just click on next. Like yeah, this one I have this already. So old version is showing that you have to install. No, I am okay with that. So just click on next, 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 and you can good to go. Yeah. So whenever you can click on this, like that IntelliJ idea is opening. I have 2025.1. So this is the, this is not the front, so you can get the front page like what, just a second, I have to close this project. Yeah, landing page is like that only. Yeah, this one landing page. If you can click on new project, so you can just getting this, just select on this SDK from here like that. I have downloaded 2 times, that's why it's showing that 2. If you not have this, then you can just download the JDK, and that's all. From that, select and then get download, and you can okay. If you have already downloaded, check like previously we can download, so just click on the add JDK from disk and search for the Java. Where is that? So you can get this from, just a second, I'm in the program file, according to that Java. Just select JDK and just select file, and that's it. You don't have to download, but depends on you. Whatever you want, you can download or you can select on the disk. Okay, so just click on that, name this, rename like Java first